Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a special battle today. The battle is on Siegfried Line map, as you can see. It's a assault game. But the key thing here is the tanks we're looking at are the new Tier 9 reward vehicle that came out of Battle Pass, the COBRA. And you would have seen that in the game files, but you wouldn't have been able to earn the tokens until Season 8 starts today. That's the time this video is released. But there was a glitch last night that allowed a few players to basically acquire the number of tokens that are needed for the COBRA. So it's been in the game files, but yeah, not available to play. So this is going to be the first replays we can show about this tank. Now we've got Minigin and Soknon from Big Daddy Clan. They've both got these tanks, found the glitch and used it, but it's not illegal. It was just, you know, a feature of the game at the time, and you're going to see how this works. So wasn't able to do a garage review for this because we didn't have the details and we weren't allowed to release it. But while he's basically getting rid of this STB1, let's have a quick look at the gun to start with. So we've got a 120mm gun and average damage is 360. The pen for the standard round is 268 and a fairly slow shell velocity. Alright, so let's have a look at the, we did say a fairly slow shell velocity, 700 odd meters a second. So here's the premium round, which is HESH, so HESH not heat. Average damage goes up to 465, and we just lost it then. Penetration 210, but with RNG that go up to 263, and a shell velocity of 1065, not bad for a HESH round. So look at the HE round while we're here. So 515 average damage and same pen of 120. So yeah, interesting, two different rounds, but 120, sorry, got my dyslexic thing going on here. One was 210, the other one was 120, so apologies for that. Alright, anyway, it's an assault game, so let's just cover this for a second. So they have to defend for 10 minutes, that's the time limit. The enemy team have to either kill all of them or win the cap. So here they are in a very defensive position, pretty much in the corner of the map. I'm just looking for that Kunze-Panzer there, so we'll get an idea of the gun handling. And there we go. So 378 damage, but I think he got hit by 2 shells at the same time, so he got some spotting damage there. And they've got some spotting damage from the phase 1. Now it's a bit hard to tell you what the view range looks like, but it looks reasonably decent. What else can we tell you, of course, about this tank is that it's a British tank. And it's a medium tank, British medium tank at Tier 9. We'll cover a bit more in the Battle Pass Season 8 review. And we'll talk a little bit about the reward there, but yeah, until Battle Pass 8 was released, we couldn't really tell you a whole lot about it that you probably didn't already know anyway. Anyway, they've got a few targets here, and he was spotted earlier, so they didn't know he's there. And there's the pattern here, the pattern just picked the bushes in and done a blind shot. But they've got rid of the pattern, so that's pretty handy. So he's already up to 2.3k. Okay, right, let's have a look at the other aspect of this 4-shot auto-loader. It's hard to tell what the reload time is here, but it's looking to be around 40 seconds. I'm sort of guessing at the moment. And we're going to have to come back and I might see if I can put an information panel in the description of the video replay, if I can get the stats for the gun in terms of the interclip times, etc. So it's more really to show you how this tank can be played. So he's playing very defensively. That's probably more the nature of the assault game itself. You can see there's Soknon up ahead in a COBRA. He's lost a little bit of health, but pretty much the same as Minigin has. And they've got some targets they can attack, but they know up ahead of them there's still some tanks. So they had 4 tanks in the lead at the moment. So the game's going reasonably well, but of course that can change in a bit of a heartbeat. But there is only 5 minutes to go, and that's going to put pressure on the enemy team. If they're going to try and win, they're going to have to try and commit. So see here the tactics that Minigin is using is basically to shoot at targets at the extreme end of the view range. That's not uncommon for medium tanks, so I wouldn't say that's specific to this tank, but let's just see if he can pick up the targets. You can see the view range circles on the mini-map indicating his maximum view range. I assume he's using coded optics on this. But yeah, not picking up any targets right now, they're all behind cover. So 4 minutes to go. You can see he's picked up quite a decent slab of assisted damage as well. Who knows, if he pokes over here, there might be some targets right in front of him, so he might get spotted. So I'm going to see how well it reverses. So it's not spotted yet, so that's interesting. The T95 and the Progetto, oh, there's the Nudis, okay. So he did get spotted there. Yeah, reverse speed looks pretty reasonable. Getting to about 20 Ks. Oh, he's going downhill backwards, so that helps, but okay, the Udis is pushing up. It's going to have to deal with that. Did have a shot on the Gorilla 15 there. That's the 295 pushing up, I should say. Sorry. Okay. So that's the Hesh round at work. Put in one penetrating round and one that didn't penetrate. So similar to Hesh rounds on other vehicles. Now he's used his clip, but hopefully Soknon has got something in the clip. But luckily Artie takes out the Udes, and it's the Artie they're platooned with, so good communication there obviously between the platoon helped there. So I think they were both on reload there, which maybe that's what the Udes was trying to take advantage of. Anyway, so they've cleared out those tanks. There's still the Progetto 65, it hasn't been found. And he's accumulated 3k. Okay, there's the Progetto 65, and he's just reloading now. Progetto knows he's reloaded, so there's a 423 shot. And we can see he got 449 on the Udis before, and a 529 on the Udis as well. So, yeah, so decent damage potential with the Hesh round. This is a tier 9, oh, sorry, tier 8 to tier 10 battle. Did I think that? But did I see it? I thought I threw an IS-3 there. No, it's the IS-3 too. Okay, so it's tier 9 to tier 10 battle. Alright. So that time only 256 on the Progetto. Alright, so it's closing in on the end of the game, but they're not going to kill all of the enemy, I don't think, but still potential to get a bit more damage. He's got some hit points to play with here. So he's just going for his next reload and trying to close in on the Progetto. And maybe some of the other tanks. Get his full clip of Hesh rounds out, so maybe he's going to take on the T30. Yeah, the Progetto's not a target anymore. Deal with this IS-3 too. That might be the best choice here. They're running out of enemies. In fact, they are going to kill all the enemies, so is he going to get the last shot? Yes, he is. A side shot on the IS-3 too. That's the first shot gone in, and the second one gets the kill. So that is ticked over 5k of damage. Just give you an idea of the potential. Great game there from Minigin. It's 8k, 8.7k combined. Let's have a look at the detail. Alright, well here's the results from the battle. I didn't get any of the major awards, apart from the, I'll try and pronounce this, Levish Leto's medal for killing 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers in a medium that are 1 tier or higher. I did get the Ace Tanker Mastery badge, and let's see if that was related to the fact that it's fairly new. Well, we'll have a look at that. But anyway, he's done 5k of damage as we saw, and 3.7, nearly 3.8k of assisted damage, and 4 kills. So it has finished well on top there. Well, whoops. 1432 base experience. Well, I think that would earn an ace tanker, so that's a good result. And Sockanon, just give you an example, also in the Cobra, only did 1k damage, but still got 900 odd base experience, so not a bad result there either. But yeah, what did it cost to run? This is going to be interesting. All right, so okay, so he was paying for ammo at 66k and consumables at 20k, so that's probably food that was running. And he did have the bonus of playing the platoon of 55k, and he made credits of 47k or 48k. So that tells you that if he wasn't playing the platoon, he would have lost money. But if he'd bought his consumables when they're on sale, maybe he wouldn't have had that cost in the battle. But yeah, it does give you an idea that if you're going to fire the premium ammunition, and he's done pretty well there. With the 15 shots that he fired, 14 of those hit and 11 of those penetrated, and of course there's the 3 that didn't pen, got splash damage. That was quite small amounts of damage, but at least you're getting something. So all but one of his shots actually landed and did damage, and that got him his total, including his income that he earned, but wouldn't have quite been able to make a profit otherwise if he wasn't in a platoon. So anyway, it gives you an idea of what the economy of the vehicle is, but it's a tier 9 vehicle and you don't really expect to make credits, all that. It's a reward vehicle, not a premium, so you can swap your crews in without penalty if they're the same type of tank and same nation. But yeah, you don't get the repair costs and so on from a premium vehicle and the credit earning capability that premium has. Anyway, hope you like this. Great game there from Minigin, by the way, so we shouldn't diminish that at all. And thanks for providing the replay and being the sacrifice who spent the money to get the extra battle pass points at that glitch time. And hopefully this all comes out in your favour, mate. Very much appreciate it. But if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, I would like you to do that. We'll have more good content to follow. And thanks very much for watching.